Welcome to the first episode of Bones Bird Quest Live! Oh my god, we got birds! Let's go! Crikey! Crikey, we're gonna... Wow, look at this beauty! Land down under! Do we have music? Well, hell yeah, we have music. What's that animal next to you? So here my name is Birdman, Mr. Bonefoot, and this guy is the bird cat. His name is Freddy. He's my co-host. Welcome. Nice to see you guys on the first ever episode. We've never met, so firm handshakes to all of you. Bones Bird Quest Live, episode 1. Oh yeah, look at the birds over there too. Wow. So what is Bones Bird Quest Live? Well, it's about wearing khaki. Wearing a khaki outfit. Crikey. Or we're going into we're gonna go find animals. Crikey. Do we have to wear it too? If you have any, if you don't, you gotta get them. These are the official Australia Zoo khakis. The legend himself. Gotta pay homage to the true OG of wildlife conservation and documentarying. Didn't wash them first. What washing? What does that mean? Yeah, what is Bones Bird Quest Live? It's about birds. Earlier this year, in June, I just stumbled upon this new hobby of going out with a big old camera, with a big old microphone on it, nice and soft. I started going out in the wild, randomly just walking about and just filming every bird that I saw. Why birds? Because they're everywhere. If there were 200 different types of squirrels all around, then I would probably be filming them, but there aren't. The birds are the most common wildlife that you can see everywhere. And the wide variety of different kinds that you can see everywhere is crazy. And it has totally I'm been totally enamored by them ever since June, when I just on a whim started filming them for funsies or during my summer break from work. So I've just kept it up ever since then. So it's now been 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 months approximately, 4.5, that I've been with a lot of my free time just walking about in the real world, filming any bird I see. I've amassed a lot of video, and I still amass more and more video every week. And what Bones Bird Quest Live is about, Bones Bird Quest itself is a YouTube documentary series, video series that I've only made 1 episode so far. It's a very heavily edited sort of look at my new hobby and what birds I've seen. But Bones Bird Quest Live is gonna be a weekly segment we do on stream where we just more casually look at any of the recent bird footage that I've filmed. That's the main thing we'll be doing. So we'll be looking at a lot of bird footage, a lot of recent bird footage I've filmed. We're gonna be identifying all the birds that appear on those videos, and we're gonna keep a spreadsheet of all the different species we've identified out of those videos. And then a secondary fun thing that we're gonna also do is on the Discord. Actually, I can show. No. Can I show? Let's see if things work. Oh, wait, is that right? Whoa, this looks weird. Oh yeah, the chat looks a little weird here. That's fine. Birds. There's embers. But yeah, so we have on our Discord a birds text channel. And anyone who wants to can take photos or videos of birds that they see out in the wild and post them here. And then with that, we're gonna keep in these Bones Bird Quest Live segments, we're gonna be going through this text channel, the birds channel, and keeping a track of all the birds that you guys have seen. And we'll be keeping a separate spreadsheet diary of all the birds you guys have found that we recognize or identify from your guys' photos and video. So we'll have this is my, let's see if we can get it, there we go. So this is my spreadsheet of all the birds that we see from my footage, and then this is your guys's, so it looks very similar. Couple different column thingies, but we'll be keeping 2 different diaries. How do we figure out the species? You don't need to. We will do it together, aka I will do it via Google Lens. I have it all set up so we can do it easily. So we have a bunch of spreadsheets, we have the Discord, we have... does this work? Okay, this one's still... Let's see if we can get it working. There. We have this. We have a giant canvas onto which I think we're gonna fill it with... I want to take like one good screenshot of each bird we identify from my videos, footage, and I just want to start putting them on a giant canvas. This is like 10,000 plus pixels wide and long. So I'm just gonna start filling it in with screenshots, little shots of each bird that we identify. And then, of course, the main thing we have is the bird footage itself. Look at this. I have a whole folder full of videos of footage of birds that I've been filming for the last couple weeks. So this is all the ones we're gonna be starting to go through and identify all the birds we see in them and have the best of fun. So that's what this is all about. So I've been filming this weekend, I filmed a bunch last weekend. But yeah, I think I wanted to say at the start that we are starting this new segment at probably the worst time of year possible when it comes to birding. Right at the end of fall, going into the winter, there's gonna be a lot less variety of birds that I'm gonna be able to see during the winter compared to the summer. And it's gonna be a long winter. But I think it could be an advantage too, because, you know, I live up here in Finland, so it might be cool to people watching from other parts of the world, you know? You get to see some Arctic birding. Gonna see which birds stay here during the winter. We're gonna see how they survive, what we can see them do during the winter, and all kinds of cool stuff. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And just based on what I've been able to capture in these early days of when there's now snow on the ground. And I went filming with the snow on the ground and I got some really cool footage. So I can definitely get some cool footage even in the winter. And I'm happy to report that my camera, at least so far, has handled it well. Today when I went filming it was -8 Celsius, I believe. And it was like nothing for the camera. So hopefully it'll handle even slightly more cold weather. Let's see well, I've been yapping, what have you guys been saying before we start actually going through the footage? Shooting birds. Has Freddy been watching your footage? He does like watching the footage, especially when I have the audio coming from the speakers. He especially likes the crows. For some reason, the crow's call is the most titillating to Freddy. He always perks up when a crow is craw, craw, going like that. I always forget to take pics of silly pigeons and other birds around my garden pond because I'm just busy being entertained. Can we post animals that are not birds? I mean, I won't ban you for it. Maybe. Unless it's too much. Do you get robins over winter like we do in the UK? I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out through the weeks. But yeah, we'll start doing this segment every Sunday at this exact same time. Unless in the future I decide to move it to a different day. But in the beginning now, at least for the next foreseeable future, we will always do it on Sunday. 3 hours into the stream, and then we'll do it for over an hour or however long it goes. We'll see how long we start doing these segments for. I have a feeling we definitely now have so much footage that we won't be able to go through all of this in a single segment. This amount of footage is gonna take us probably 2 or 3 streams even, maybe even 4. There's a lot of footage here. I think over an hour's worth. But we'll start chipping at it. And I've decided, because I've been doing this for 4 months, a little over 4 months now. I've been just amassing more and more bird footage. I think I've filmed over 50 different bird species so far. But I think it would be really boring if I just started now filling the this spreadsheet with all the birds that I've found so far, all 50 of them. Just start slapping them in here. Instead, I think what we'll do is it's like we're starting a new slate. We'll only put birds in here that we see in this new footage that I've shoot. So we won't be going retroactively to fill in birds that I've seen in the past. We'll make this a full new diary. Just birds that we identify from this moment onwards. And if I know that once we identify like a hooded crow, let's say, and then I remember, I have some really cool footage of hooded crows from the past, then we can go back and look at some of the footage that I have from the past of the birds that we identify now in the future and are able to put into the spreadsheet. So that's how we'll go about it. We'll only put birds that I find here and now in the new footage, recently shot footage. And go from there. Start building the list as time goes on every week. Yeah, I think I've yapped enough. We can start actually looking at some birds. But yeah, we'll probably look at my footage for we'll see how long, and then we'll jump into the Discord and I'll start looking at and identifying a bunch of the birds that you guys have already posted on the Discord, and we'll start filling that spreadsheet as well and have all the fun times. And of course, I'll put here in the community birdies spreadsheet, I will be putting, I think I'll put like all of whoever have put bird pictures or photos on the Discord and we've put them on the list. I'll put your guys's like, maybe like your Discord avatar pictures up here on the top. So we'll have a, you know, it'll show each person who has contributed to the community spreadsheet of birds. I think that would be fun. So we'll do that. But let's do the thing. So for the most part, so I have a lot of footage. I have a bunch of footage from today and yesterday. I went filming a lot. And last week, on the 9th and 8th of November, I also got a lot of footage. So those are the main... So basically we'll mostly start from last week onward. But before that, I wanted to start with this one that this little bunch of footage of this one bird that I filmed at the end of October. I already posted some pictures of this bird on the Discord, but I really want to show you guys the footage. So we're gonna start with this specific bird that I've already named the files and everything. I've already looked through this footage on my own, but I really want to show you guys this and have this as the first bird that we go over in Bones Bird Quest Live. So let's watch these first. And then we'll start with the very recent footage. Let's start. Take away the music. I don't think we'll need it, at least right now. So here we go. This is from, I think, 20th of October. It's when I... Oh my god, look at this guy! Look at this guy! So I went to a nearby park. And I found this bird that I had never seen before. And look at him! He's fucking... Oh my god! It's the most amazing bird. Look at the colors. Look at the colors on the wing. But just wait some of the footage I got of this guy. I got so much close-up footage of these guys doing some wild things. Look at what is he trying to eat? I don't even know what even is that? That's not gonna fit in your mouth. Are you crazy? Look at him. Oh, there it goes. He just swallows it whole. So what's in slow-mo? Just in there. Looks like a cardinal head. I've never seen a cardinal yet. Maybe these are kind of like cardinals? I don't know if we have cardinals here. Yeah, once we get to a really good close-up shot of this, I'll plug this into the what is it called? Google Lens, and we'll put it on the spreadsheet. But let's look at some of the different footage I got of this guy, because when I went to the park, it was just filled with these guys. There was like 4 different trees that all had a bunch of these. So I think it was like a huge flock of them that had just come to the same park, and they were just munching on everything they could see. See the next one. So this is what they were mainly eating in the park. These are, I don't think these are rowan berries. These were, what were these called? I have the name here. Oh, I don't have the English name, but in Finnish they're orapihlajan marja. Whatever that is in English, I have no clue. It was a little different from the rowan berries. this is what they were here for. There was this big bush full of these berries, and these guys were loving it. Look at this guy. He's shaking it. He's trying to get it to be a little smaller so he can actually swallow it. Like thrashing it around. Put it in slow-mo. It's amazing. Get that. Oh, whoops, I have it in full screen. Look at him thrashing it. Me when I'm trying to eat grapes. Look at him. It's so big, but he's just trying to swallow it whole. I like how he manipulates it with his beak. He's just, like throwing it and catching it and throwing it. Look at that! Look at the tongue sticking out from the bottom. No, still too big. Still too big. Come on, there it goes. There it goes. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I have an even better shot of them eating. In a second. Here we go. Check this guy out. Here we go. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue sticking out. Oh, it's too big. Don't freaking choke on it. Look at it. I love that. Looking at the tongue. You can see him trying to move it around with the tongue. Is it going down? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Oh my god, it's not going down. He's gonna choke. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. The tongue sticking out from the bottom. Come on, get in there. Gum. And there it is. That's how they eat their berries. They're crazy. I think I want to take the screenshot of this guy from this clip. I want to see that silly tongue. Wait. That is so good. Okay, let's see what bird is this. Let's find out. Oh, chicken. Wait, can we get it like a... Let me see if I can get like a good side shot so it shows the wings and everything. That's when Google Lens has the easiest job. I always panic when they eat big stuff like that. One's going to have to learn Heimlich maneuver for birds. There we go, that's a good shot for Google Lens. Oh. Come on, turn around. There, get a good profile shot. Oh, he dropped it. You dropped it. Oh, and there... Was that a poop? Okay, we have our first poop clip. Look at the butt. Look at the butt. That's what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. Because that's what we have on the spreadsheet. We have a column for poop. We have a column for poop. So for this bird, we have the poop has been ticked. Okay, let me get the Google Lens photo. Come on, show us your... Okay, that's probably good enough. So I'll do this. I will screenshot the guy. then I'll put him over here into the spreadsheet. Like that. And then I can use Google Lens on it. Like so. And it'll tell us what the bird is. And that's how easy it is to know what bird it is nowadays. Who needs bird books? So this bird is called a Bohemian waxwing. Medium-sized, sleek songbird. Known for its nomadic winter movements in search of fruit. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's a Bohemian waxwing. Bohemian waxwing. Wait, did they? I feel like they capitalized the second. I think you're not supposed to capitalize the second word in the name. Yeah, no. Okay. And that's the scientific name. Let me grab that. No, I can't. Bombucilla. Garrulus. Whatever that means. Bohemian wax. And the Finnish name is Tilhi. Actually, let me put that. Waxwing with capital letters. There we go. Beautiful. And we got the poop shot. Perfect. Bombucilla. We need. Does it poop gamba before it eats bird? I've heard of waxwings. Forgot they looked like what they look like. That's so cute. Tilly. Yeah, that's the Finnish name. Yeah, I always mark the birds in my own, like when I name the files of the footage, I always name them with the Finnish name. Because I do want to be able to have conversations about these birds with the Finnish names, primarily, in case I come across other bird people out in the wild. I don't want to just know them by their English name, because then everyone will think I'm a freak when I can't talk to Finnish people about them. Wonder if it's related to the English word garrulous, meaning overly talkative. Poo, yes, no. Yep. We got the poop clip of this guy. Let's see. So let me see. I had a couple more of these clips of this guy. And this is when they went. Look at them! I got a clip of them drinking. Look at that! They're thirsty after eating all those berries. They just go right to the water. Thirsty boys. Yeah, get their water. And then we have a couple more of these guys. Oh yeah, here we go. Got some close-ups of the entire group. They were just all chilling they were under the berry bush thing in a giant group, just I guess looking for both berries that had fallen, and I think there was like some sort of seeds on the ground too. I don't know where the seeds had come from, like a nearby tree or something. Like I don't know what is that guy deep throating over there? What is that? What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh god, what am I doing? What are you eating? What is that? Some sort of seed, I guess. The term is a reference to a supposed likeness to Eurasian jay, rather than the waxwing's vocalizations. Berolkin. Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it is one of the berries. It's just been on the ground for a while, so it's discolored. Just swallow. I love how they just swallow them whole. Look at him go. The colors are so... it's interesting how they only have a little bit of color. Just little dabs. Little dabs of color. A little bit of red. Little dot of red here. Little dot of red there. And a little yellow stripe. I need to find from one of these clips if we can see a proper shot of them with their wings open. I think I probably can from some of the clips where I see them on the bush and they fly away. Because I want to see what the wings look like when they're open properly. If those colors show a little bit more. They're called silktail in Swedish. But I love the colors are so vibrant. It's very rare for birds here to have that vibrant colors. Not a lot of birds have this. Oh yeah, and one thing that these guys... the second I saw them, I immediately was like, wait, I know these guys from something. I knew that I had seen them somewhere. Oh god, am I gonna find this now? Oh yeah, here we go. I was like, I know for sure I've seen this bird somewhere. And then I remembered exactly where. Let me see if I can get this to show. Because this was... I was like, oh, that's where I remember him from. From my childhood. Oh god, I'm looking at ads. Come on. Freddy, don't scratch me. Oh god. Moomins. Yeah, from Moomins. I remember this bird from Moomins. Freddy, can you not, please? I'm showing Moomins. How do I show this? Over here. So this bird was actually shown in Moomins. There was a bird episode where Hemulin started... I really need to watch this episode again because I haven't watched it since I got into this bird hobby. But there's an episode where Hemulin starts... becomes a bird guy. He starts looking at birds and painting them and just becomes enamored by birds. But there's this specific moment here where they show the waxwing where I remembered him from. Let me see. I think it was in the near the beginning. He's drawing or painting a picture of the waxwing. Here. Look at this. This is where I remembered it from. Look at that. I think maybe it's a little different. It looks very similar. But that's what I remembered when I first saw this bird. It's a little different. A little different. But I think it's the same family. So the second I saw these birds in the park, I was like, I know these guys from Moomins. Yeah, there was a bunch of birds in this episode. Okay, let's see. Look at this guy jump. Oh, slow-mo. Boing. Come on, one of you, spread your wings. Let's see those colors. I don't think the colors are very... I think they really are just little dots on the side. I don't think they are... Yeah, I think most of the wing is just the same sort of grayish brown. It's just the little dabs on the side. Little beauty marks. Look at this guy hanging off the little branch. eating upside down. Okay, I think the most of these, the rest of them are pretty just the same. They're just chilling on the ground. These cuties. The dangling bird. I love that. The hair. The hair. The mohawk, whatever you call that. Here, look at this guy. The way he the way he chops up the hair. It's amazing. They can move it. They can move the top of their head. It's amazing. Okay, let me get a screenshot of it from that one clip where he's deep-throating the berry. Let's see, it was this one. Let me try to get a good screenshot from this moment. Put in my put in my canvas thing. Yeah, there, one of those moments. That's perfect. Here. Slow-mo. Oh, that was good. Oh god, it's glitching. Look at that. Come on. Oh god, VLC's breaking. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Ah, it's glitching. Come on. Show me the tongue. Look at that. I love it. Oh my god, look at that tongue. Why is it going so slow? I don't have it on slow-mo anymore. Okay, this is glitching. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, when it goes into profile, here we go. And... go. Frame by frame. Oh, come on. Oh my god. This guy's the best. It's I hate that the VLC is a little... It's not great at going frame by frame. It goes a little glitchy. Okay, let me just get a good shot here. Come on. Show us your beauty. Go ahead. There you go. Come on. Okay, that's good enough for now. Maybe I'll get a better one on my own time. Let's add this one for now. On to here. There we go. Beauty. First bird on the board. And... and he's called the Bohemian Waxwing. There we go. Okay, so I just wanted to show that guy because I loved when I found that guy. But now we're gonna start parsing through all the footage I've filmed in the last 2 weeks. This is from last week's Saturday when I went out filming. And I found a lot of birds on that Saturday. So let's start looking through them, see what we can find. So this was... it hadn't It hadn't snowed yet here, but it was very frosty. The temperature was very frosty, and some of the water had already frozen a little bit. So you can see it's very frosted. The ground is very frosted. And then there's our second bird. We got a good old magpie. Good old magpie. What is it doing? Is it drinking? I think he's going for a drink. I love magpies. Magpies are, in my experience, the hardest bird to film. It's very easy. You find them everywhere. They are everywhere. Oh, there's a hooded crow as well. Going for a drink, maybe? But yeah, magpies are like... They are super cautious towards humans. They are by far the most cautious, like, at least of the crow birds. Because they just don't let you film them. The second I bring out my... You can sorta... If you don't pay attention to them at all, you can get pretty close to them without them caring. But the second you turn your camera towards them and start watching them, they immediately fly away. They recognize that you're paying attention to them and they do not like it at all. The second you focus on them, they realize and they fly away. They're much more skittish in that way than the hooded crows or the jackdaws or any of the other crow birds. The magpies are just too smart. They're too cautious and too smart. So it's hard to get really good close-up footage of them. Is there... Oh! I think there might be a... Is there a fish here? Is that what they're pecking? Oh, shit. They both went on the same spot. I think there's a fish here. Maybe. A fish carcass? Because they were both pecking at the same spot. Yeah, I think there's a fish here. I didn't even notice that when I was filming. Yeah, look, the crow comes over and he's like, "Hey, you got something to eat over here?" The hooded crows are a little bit bigger than the magpies, so I guess they're the dominant one out of these two species. So the magpie just leaves it to the crow. Does he peck at it? Yeah, he does. He goes right over to it. Mmm, delicious. Damn, I wish I had noticed when I was filming this. I could have gotten to a different spot and maybe gotten a close-up of whatever is over here. I think it's a fish carcass. That's almost frozen up now. Fish is not a bird, you're a band. Whoa, different crow to what I see here. Yeah, those are hooded crows. Okay, we're gonna be getting a lot of footage of of magpies and hooded crows, so I'm not gonna put them on the spreadsheet now, just in the name of time. So let's look at some more footage, because we're gonna be seeing magpies a lot. We can put them on the list at any moment once we get a really... I think once we get a really good, maybe a more close-up footage of each of these, then we'll put them on the list. Magpies are known to be fast, wary, and very sensitive to being watched. Yeah, I've noticed that. Flying away as soon as camera is pointed at him. Yeah, it's the only bird. It's the only bird that I've seen, like, visibly and very easily recognizable that they're reacting specifically to the camera. Like, the second I bring it to my face and I point it at them, they immediately leave. Like, they're so fucking smart. They know what's happening. They may not know what the camera is for, but they're cautious. They're like, "You are pointed that thing at me, I don't know what it is, and I'm out of here." Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a close-up magpie in a tree with poor focus. That's great. Let's see if I can focus it. Oh, having a hard time. What is he doing? Is he finding something to eat in the birch tree? Oh, I guess he's out. Okay. Oh, there he is. What is he doing? Is he actually eating that? The gunk of the birch branches? I think he is. Huh. I didn't know they ate that. I didn't realize. Look at that. He's just munching on it. Oh shit. Well, there's a lot of that around. If that's nutritious. That's a good source of food, I guess. I love how they do that. I love how they wash... They... Look at that. I see all... Pretty much every bird species does that. After they eat, they rub their beak on branches to get all the... To clean their face. I love when they do that. Look at him. He cleans his beak. Rubs it. I love when they do that. Get this stuff off me. I always grew up being told if only saw one magpie, it would be bad luck. Yeah, you usually see them going in pairs. I think they are one of those birds that they link, you know, when they find a partner, they stay together for life. So you usually see them in pairs of two, just going around together, which is super cute. Yeah, I'm sure in Finland we have a bunch of sayings and superstitions about magpies as well. I know we have a bunch about different birds. Okay, this was interesting. This was the first time I'd ever seen this bird. I did not know what I was looking at. Check this guy out. But the reason we're not going to be putting it on the spreadsheet today is because yesterday...
What is this?
I got some amazing footage of this bird. On this day that I filmed this last week, I only got this clip of it swimming pretty far away. But yesterday I got some incredible footage of this guy that I can't wait to show you guys on a later episode of Post Quest Live. Because we don't have time to go through all the footage leading up to it today. So maybe next time or the one after that, we'll finally get around to the footage of this guy. But I got some really, really, really cool footage of this guy. Look at him. But this is a little preview of him. He's just going in the water. We will be seeing more of this guy in the future. Oh, another magpie. Okay, this is pretty good close-up footage. Maybe we'll put it on the list. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. I like this shot. Cute. Okay, let me get the from here. Doesn't look great. I like this barbecue live. Let's see. Oh, he comes back. Okay. Can you look at the camera, my man? Let's get a good photo of you. Just showing your ass at us. Okay, I'll take that for now. There's a nice magpie. Give me some of that magpie. Yeah, Freddy's chilling. Freddy's chilling. It's just a magpie. Magpie. Let's see what Google Lens has to say. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's not a magpie. Maybe it's a super rare species that looks a lot like a magpie. Oh, why is my thing not doing it? Come on. Give me a screenshot. There we go. And bam. Why is it not bringing the magpie here? Hello? Hmm. What? Maybe as in my lap doesn't care enough. It doesn't care either. Okay. Why is it not taking my screenshot? Bam. Then here. Bam, bam. And paste. Okay, it stopped working for some reason. Okay, well, what's next one? Oh, what do we have here? Oh, it's a blue tit, I think. I think we'll be seeing a lot of these. These guys stay all throughout the winter for sure. It's one of the winter birds. And very easily recognizable from the blue on top of their head. If we can get a good shot of them, we just jumping down behind the things. Okay, we didn't get a good shot of him here. You guys have blue tits? Ah, here we go. Here we got a great tit. Look at this tit. I like how they use the tail for balance when they're going on the tree. Where are you going? These guys are a little hard to film. All little birds, small birds are pretty hard to film because they're just so fast. They're constantly jumping around. They rarely stay in one spot for a long time, so it's hard to get a good, nice look at them. They live at a much higher speed than us humans. Okay, let me put the... let's get the magpie in here. Magpie. Harakka is the Finnish name. And what is there? Why can I not get the screenshot on here? God damn you. Stupid thing. Okay, I take a screenshot. Bam. I go over here. And I paste it. What is this? Okay, give me a second. What is happening? Why is it not letting me paste pictures on my sheets? There we go. Okay, now I can Google Lens. So we can see what is the scientific name. Oh. And I gotta put the Eurasian. It's specifically the Eurasian. Pika Pika! What is it? Pikachu? The bird in the image is a magpie, likely a Eurasian magpie. Pika pika. Okay, it's pika pika. An Eurasian magpie. Pika pika. I definitely have poop footage of it. Oh, I gotta okay. Since we are all about the poop, I do know that I have a good clip of a pooping magpie, so let me show you guys that one at this point. It'll only take a second. Okay, magpie, here we go. Now let's find the poop clip. It's this one over... Where is it? Oh no, it was a hooded crow that I got the poop clip. Okay, I don't think I have a poop clip of a magpie yet, actually, now that I think about it. I have like a proper diarrhea clip of a hooded crow. When we put that on the list. Okay, let's see. Showbird, Sucks is leaving. No, Sucks, don't go. We got birds. Birds for days. Type in one hand, holding Sucks. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I like this shot against the water. Ooh, this looks nice. Look at this. Look at these guys. Beautiful. Wait, did it just poop? I don't... Did he? Oh, we got another poop clip! Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, we're not showing. Fuck, sorry. I found another poop clip. Look at him. Look real closely. Yes. We got a great tit pooping. We fucking did it. Here we go. Yes. Bam. We did it. We got 2 poop clips in one day. There it goes. Poop. Let me see if I can get it good. Okay, that's it good. Let's put him over here too. And this guy is the Great Titty. Great Tit. I know this guy. I'll put it on the spreadsheet. The scientific name for this guy too. If this is anyone's first stream, I can only think what they think. Imagine. Great Tit. Parus major. Parus major. Okay. Common and well-known species across Europe and parts of Asia. Oh, don't you guys have this guy in the Americas? Yeah, this is a super common. I actually mentioned this bird in the first episode of Bones Bird Quest as one of the birds that, when I think of birds, this is one of the ones that immediately come to mind because these guys are super common here. You see them everywhere. And they're one of the major birds who stay all throughout the winter. So you see them a lot on bird feeders Yeah, it's like the standard bird for us over here. Okay, so it's Paris Major. Paris Major. Great tit. In Finnish, they are Talitiainen. It's the Finnish name. Talitiainen. Actually, thanks to this segment, you guys are gonna hear me speak more Finnish than I ever do on stream usually, because I'm gonna be saying the Finnish names every time. Talitiainen. Although we affectionately just call them Talitintti. Usually they don't. No one says the full name or say it like that. Just Talitintti. Parus Major. And we do have Poop Clip. Tick that box. We don't have those tits, but we have some of its cousins. Okay, well, we're time is running. Maybe we should expand this bird segment to start an hour earlier, because we don't have enough time. We don't have. Where's the time gone? We've barely done 2 videos yet. Great tits are only native to your Eastern world, EU to Japan. And we haven't even gotten to your guys'. So I guess maybe we'll call it a day for my clips. Who could have anticipated this? Yeah, that was a bit of an intro because it is the first episode, but even then, I think the shuffling and buffling takes a lot of time. Let's see.
Katso, jos sinä luulisi lorkaus tai sitaileisua sotar kiinni keikistä, mitu olet gorskon hallan nut, dessa hetkessä valtaisitko sen vai paastaisitko sen vain lipsataman? Hei! Hänen kamanensover tai koiluvat, polvat heikot, käsivaratras hänen villapedasan on jo oksenasta, aiden spaghettia.
Okay, none of that. Oh, I see. You put Eminem in a translator. Those pronunciations were horrible. Bad job, Brian. Okay, well, we got for our first ever segment, we got 3 birds put on there. Look at these beauties. So let's put away my clips and let's at least start your guys' spreadsheet from the Discord. So this is where we'll be putting your guys' things. I was thinking that we'll start from the top. Start from the top. Yeah, I have wanted to watch what the hell Rick posted on there, so maybe we'll start with that. Rick posted a video that people have been laughing at apparently. Or I guess not laughing, they've been putting bird emojis, Freddy Devils, Freddy Derps, and Lara Knows. I guess we'll watch this before we start identifying other birds from earlier. I think I'll scroll all the way to the beginning of this text channel, which is like in July, I think, when we opened this. Let me download this so we can do it in full screen. No, I haven't seen it. I wanted to watch it specifically now on stream. I know it's gonna be some stupid troll and there's not gonna be any birds. But let's see. It's in the burst channel. Let's see what Rick posted on the birds. Let's see what kind of birds he saw. I gotta keep my hand on the volume bar. I know that Rick's volume editing is superb.
Hello, boners.
Oh, it's in slow-mo. Shit.
Hello, boners.
Speak up, Rick. Whoa, you live in a jungle?
hello boners. So I just found like the best bird ever. You guys are gonna love it. Um, I think he only lives in Portugal, nowhere else in the world. He's very, very tiny though. Hopefully I can catch him on camera.
Only in Portugal?
Oh, he's singing a lot. You guys should turn up the volume.
Oh god. What is he gonna... Here comes a rickroll. And it's gonna be super fucking loud, isn't it?
There he is. You guys see him like on the bottom left over there? He's very tiny. Let me zoom in a little bit.
So what was this bird? I saw a bird. There is a couple pixels. I can almost make it out. It's jumping. Okay. So that's Rick's bird. Somehow incredibly expected. Mitzi did the airplane ears. Okay, wait. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll, since you guys have already done such an amazing job posting some birdies in the past, so I think we'll scroll all the way to the beginning. I think once we start going through them, there's probably not that many different species that have been posted so far, so it probably won't take us too many years to go through all the old ones. Use Google Lens on it. The blurry pixels. I don't think Google Lens would be like, what the hell is that supposed to be? No. For it to make on the spreadsheet, we need to be able to identify. Google Lens needs to be able to identify it. And it needs to be a photo or video taken by you. So these don't count, but I do like them. Sweater sometimes posts, she can't get a picture, so she posts a picture from her app of birds that she saw. Let's see the first. So this is the first picture that was ever posted on a unique picture posted, and this was by Kaisan. Burps we saw yesterday. Ebba's photo. Oh, this is Ebba's photo actually. Wait, so this is not actually for Kaisan. Ebba is gonna be the first one on the spreadsheet. And Freddy is really trying to jump on the table. But I guess it is Kaisan who's sharing it on the Discord, so I don't know how it goes. Who gets the Freddy? Who gets the honors? We also saw some others, but they weren't caught on camera. So yeah, this is obviously a Canadian goose. Canadian goose, eh? Oh, we need to start a canvas for these two, so I can save and put them on there. What are you doing, Freddy? Wait, I can probably open, let's see. Let's see here real quick. Oh, perfect. Oh, not perfect. Wait, perfect. Yes, okay, good. And I can do this and put community. Perfect. So this is my canvas, and this will be now your guys' canvas. Let me get that photo on here. go. And then let's see. Yeah, this is of course. Let's make sure. Let's always listen to Daddy Google. What is this bird? Maybe. Could it be Canada goose? So that's the official name. Canada goose. Branta canadensis. Branta canadensis. Branta canadensis. Branta canadensis. It's a Canada goose. Canada goose. Kanadan hanhi. So the Finnish name is pretty much a direct translation. Canadian goose. Kanadan hanhi. Right? Well, let me actually double check. I'm pretty sure it is. Kanadan hanhi. Yeah, it is. It's the direct translation pretty much for the Finnish name. Yeah, I'll give it to Kaisan because it is Kaisan who put it on the Discord, even if it is Ebba's picture. It would need to be Ebba putting it on the Discord to get on the list. There we go. Kaisan's first on the list. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll get the next jump on the ding over here. Over here. So let's see who's the second one. Oh, it's Kaisan again. I don't think there's birds in this one though. Maybe there is way in the distance somewhere. Yeah, Canadian geese are definitely one of the easiest to identify. Wow, what bird is this? Freddy, what are you doing? Oh god, I gotta get Freddy. He's digging my trash. Good thing I don't live there anymore. Oh. I thought these were from like a trip. Let's see. Okay, no birds in there. Oh, are these yours? Oh, these are actually your pictures, Roken. Let me see if this, what this link looks like. Ah! Half of them are birds. Wait, but these are like in a sanctuary. I think we'll probably keep them to keep the spreadsheet to wild birds because that's what my spreadsheet is too. But we can look at them real quick, but we won't put them on the list thingy. Wait, where do I show these? Over here. Birdies. Look at the foxes. And that is one of my... I think once we're... And you know, a little bit into these segments, I wanna make like a list of like side quests or side objectives that I have for my hobby. And a lot of them are like just filming different, you know, like filming a fox, seeing and filming a fox, filming like a reindeer and different animals like that, because I really hope that I stumble upon some of those in the future and I'm able to get some footage of different species. Damn. These guys will kill you. Look at the owl. Oh my god, if I can find an owl in the wild, I'm gonna be the happiest man in the world. I one time I think I may have heard one, I don't know for sure, and the the call was coming from pretty far away, and it was in a direction where I couldn't get without getting wet, so I decided not to. But I may have heard an owl one time in the forest back home. This guy. Side-eyeing you. No pictures. That'll be an extra charge. Ooh, the mallards. We got mallards here too. And the Canadians are everywhere. That's a nice spot. Look at that. Look at the waterfalls. Yeah. Very cute. But yeah, we'll only put wild birdies that are not in either zoos or sanctuaries or anything like that. So we'll skip those for now. What bird is this? Nice coke. Let's see what the next... Oh, what do we have here? Which one were they are everywhere here too. Here only one, but I saw a billion of them in the field. Oh, I think it's another Canadian goose, is it? Or is that a swan? Kind of looks like a swan. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, I think it is a swan. The ones not caged are wild. But are they in the sanctuary? They look... They're like caged, you know, in the thing. I'll think about it. I don't know what the difference. I don't know what sanctuary. They migrate and breed near and in the park. Oh, too complicated. I'll look at them again off stream. Let's see what if Google Lens is able to identify. Probably is, because even I can tell that that's what do you call it? A whooper swan. Yeah, it is a swan. Let's see what... I think Google Lens will probably pick it up just from the silhouette. Oh, black swan. because it's such a backlit photo. Google thinks it's a black swan. Damn, there's black swans. Holy shit, that's gorgeous. What the hell? Apparently they're rare. A rare black swan. Cygnus atratus. Cool. So it's like a shiny swan. Maybe we'll have that as a rule as well. If Google Lens can't identify what it actually is, then we won't put it on the list. I need to think about these rules more. But I think it would be fun to have something like that, just to make it clear. Because you can sort of tell what it is, but you can't tell for sure, for scientific certainty. So we'll skip that one. I'm sure you guys will get better pictures, more recognizable pictures of swans. Here's some more Canadians. Goddamn Canadians have invaded the entire world. Catbird? Wait, I'm not showing it to you guys. Sorry. Canadians. Catbird. Yeah, must be reasonable degree of scientific certainty. Okay, wait. Let me look at the... Let me see these again. So some of them were wild. One outside the cages. Oh shit, there's a video. The fuck? What is making that noise? Frog? Oh shit. That's cool. I want singing frogs. Wait, so oh, these ones are wild. Okay, I see. Yeah. So we'll add the mallard on the list for sure. I think we have the Canadian gooses in there already. I think these are all mallards, right? Yeah. These are all mallards. What? I think it's just the lighting. Yeah, these guys have green heads too. Yeah, we have some logs in the water too, and the ducks love being on the just chilling on the logs. It's funny. Do the pictures need to be recent? No, I guess not. As long as you've taken the pictures, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's add the mallard on the list. Let's see, which one do I put on the canvas? Let's see, these are nice close-ups. That's a nice one. I don't know why the Finnish name for these ones is sinisorsa, which means blue duck. Not sure why they're called the blue duck. Maybe because they have a little patch of blue on the wing. But obviously the more distinct feature is the big old green head. So I'm not sure why in Finnish they call them the blue duck. I'm gonna take this picture. Let me save it. Where did it save? Oh god. Oh god, did it save it to my Google Drive or something? Let me take a screenshot. There. We call them grass ducks. Oh, I forgot to put the title on this one. That's... what color is it trying to do? Canada Goose. By Kai. Is it just... I guess we should put it on the... we should put it through the lens before I name it. I think it's just called mallard, right? See what the Google lens says. Mallard duck. Yeah, but the females are a lot more common, or I saw a lot of the female mallards here compared to not that many males during the summer. There were a couple males, but a huge amount of females. Mallard. Anas platterhunchkus. Mallard duck. Sinisorsa. So Sini is like a shortened version of Sininen, which is blue in Finnish, and Sorsa is duck. Anas platterhunchos. What that means. So I think that was the only... It was just the mallard and the goose, the Canada goose that were the wild ones. I think everyone else is in cages. Sanctuary cages. Yeah. Okay, go back to this Discord. Let's get at least one more in there. Birdhousing pole? Oh, what was that one? Oh, were they like far away? Oh, this one. Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize what these were. Look at these guys. So these are birdhouses? Nice. Yeah, it probably... Google Lens probably won't be able to recognize the birds from these. Yeah, I think this one is maybe the most, the one that shows the most, but I probably won't be able to be recognized. Let's try, let's see what Google Lens says. What is this, Google? Purple Martin? Could it be? Maybe. Maybe it's a purple Martin. There's no way. We can know for sure though. So they're a little too far away. Too low resolution. Probably a wren or a sparrow. Yeah. Okay. Let's take one more from the Discord for today. Let's see who was the next person. Oh, well that's whoa. This close-up beauty. Who is this? Got some mallards, some male mallards, some female mallards. But who is this? This is not a mallard. What is this? I don't recognize this one. Let's see what Google says. Let me download it. Save that shit. I don't think it's a mallard. No, it doesn't. Maybe it is a female mallard actually, now that I... Maybe it is actually a female. I think it's just very scruffed up for some reason. The ones over here have been a lot more... They sort of have like beige color, like a more uniform beige color. Maybe it's like a roughed up female mallard. Or yeah, maybe it's a juvenile actually. That could be it. Take a... Let's see here. Let's see what Google Lens says. Oh god, it doesn't want to do it anymore. What? Google, come on. Come on, Google Lens. Don't F me. Okay, do this. Google Lens. What do you have to say about this guy? Indian runner duck. Google, what are you on about? Indian runner duck? This doesn't look like anything like it. These guys look amazing though. What the hell is this? Oh god. This one looks more like it. Yeah, these are mallards. I thought this was a mallard when I took these shots, but... Oh no, that's different. It is not an Indian runner duck. Indian runner duck. Oh, it does say actually. Look at that. It does say... The image shows a duck that appears to be an Indian runner duck or a mix, possibly with a rowan or Swedish blue duck. So Google AI thinks it's a mix of an Indian runner duck and a Swedish blue duck. Blue duck? Wait, what did you call it? Swedish blue duck? What's a Swedish blue duck? Swedish blue. Oh, there is a duck called the Swedish blue. Swedish blue. Huh. Is that what it is? Doesn't quite. It doesn't look like a Swedish blue. Swedish blues look like they have a very distinct white chest sort of thing. Yeah, this one doesn't have that. Maybe it'll know better from this one. Okay, I gotta figure out why it doesn't sometimes let me copy paste stuff onto my spreadsheet. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Maybe it knows better from this picture. Yeah, it's just a mallard. Okay. Okay. It's just a mallard. Maybe it's a juvenile, so it's the colors aren't in properly yet. Okay, here we go. Here's a cool bird from Relkin. I remember these. That is so fucking cool. That is so cool that you guys just have these giant fucking cranes walking along the road. That's crazy. Look at him. That is so cool. Okay, definitely let's add that one. There. Pew. Pew, pew. Do this, do that. Click this. Click there, click that. Put it here. Those guys like that area and breed every year. Seen them for the past 15 years at least. That is so cool. See what Google says. If Google agrees with you. Yeah, Sandhill crane. Antigon canadensis. Antigon. Sandhill crane. Those are gorgeous. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Sandhill crane. I wonder what the Finnish name for that will be. Antigon canadensis. Let's see. Sandhill crane in Finnish. Hietakurki. It's pretty much a direct translation. Hieta, the word for sand, and then kurki is a crane. Hietakurki. Hietakurki. Nice. Then let's put it on the take a picture of this boy. This big boy. Yeah, let me take it off the full thing. Fuck. Oh, I'm stretching these way too big. I'll fix it off stream. Sandhill crane. That's so cool. There we go. Got 3 birdies in the community spreadsheet diary. See, sweater. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, that's a good start. And maybe I'll think about next week's schedule. We may start the segment a little earlier, maybe half an hour earlier, maybe an hour earlier, but I'll let you guys know and I'll update it to the Discord event and everything. But that's a good start. We got 3 birds in my thing, and we got 3 with 2 poopers. 2 poopers even. And we got 3 birds in the community diary as well. Perfect. Good start, good start. There we go. Yeah, I gotta iron out all the kinks. I don't know why Google Sheets doesn't always let me copy paste pictures. I'll try to figure out why that's happening so I can fix it. I'm gonna try to make some of the other things work a little smoother, but here there's a good start. Good start. We'll iron out the kinks as we keep doing this every week. So in a couple months it'll be a well-oiled machine, and we'll be cranking out some bird footage and identifying them like no people, and we'll know everything about all the birds. We will all become bird experts together. That's actually one thing I forgot to say in the beginning, is that all the way up until now, I've very deliberately not looked into birds in like the traditional ways of, you know, being a normal human being and looking up birds and, you know, reading about them or reading a bird book or anything like that. Everything I know about birds up until this point is just personal observations as I've filmed them. I've not gone and read any Wikipedias, I've not read any books, I've not done anything. I've only observed them, so I know very, very little about all the birds that I've filmed. But I've thought about it, and I think now that we start doing the Bones Bird Quest live segments, I think we're gonna do a bit more learning. I don't mind if you guys put like factoids about the birds that we see on the chat. That'll be fun. And I think once we start, you know, once I film some more weirder birds, there's this one bird coming up that I filmed this weekend that I want to know more about. So I think we'll do a little deep dives into some birds, maybe read up on some of them, learn what they're all about, maybe even watch some like short YouTube videos about, like informational documentary, less than 10-minute videos about specific birds if we're really interested in them. But yeah, start learning more about the birds rather than just through observation. I would be happy to start learning so that when I'm 79 I'll be a bird dictionary. I'll have a bird dictionary in my brain. That's the goal. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me look at my thingy if I forgot something. No, I think that's it for now. We have a bunch of stuff we can do in these segments, but obviously these two things we did today are the main thing we'll be doing every week. Then we'll be learning things, maybe react to some specific birds, YouTube documentary things, and other stuff. Just birds everywhere. Birds everywhere. Thanks for coming. We will have clip recap coming, but for the bird segment is over. Oh yeah, and if you scroll down and click on the Bones Bird Quest live banner on the Twitch About page, it'll bring you to the YouTube channel, which was made specifically for these segments. I will be cutting out these segments from the streams and I'll be putting them on that YouTube channel. Just these segments. So it'll be like its own archive just for the bird segments. So it's an easy place to go watch these as we keep doing them every week. But yeah, see you guys next week. See you. More birds, more Sundays. There's Sundays every week, and there's more birds, and that's the slogan. I'll see you next week.